What will 2015 bring to private banks? I'm asking Yuri Bender, who is the editor of PWM, a sister publication to The Banker, which specializes on wealth management. So, Yuri, what do you think the year will offer to private banks, or rather, what should private bankers do this year?
I think that's the key point you're asking there, Silvia. What should private bankers do? And they should respond to their clients. And it's about time they started doing this, because clients have been telling private bankers for a long time what they actually want. And surprise, surprise, the private banks haven't been listening to them.
Why not, do you think?
Doing their own thing. Well, they've always believed that we have these oak-panelled rooms, we take our clients to watch golf or to watch rugby or to watch cricket, and we have this personal relationship with them.
So it's a bit old-fashioned.
It's very old-fashioned, and the clients are saying, well, a lot of the younger clients in particular are saying, we don't really want this. The investments are the main thing to us, not these fuddy-duddy relationships.
Okay.
We want to have technology. We want better access to our portfolios.
So technology. So how are the well-established outfits responding to, for example, the proliferation of these self-directed platforms and the creation of new providers? Are they adapting to the technological challenges, or how they are responding to this?
Well, some of them are, Silvia. And if we look in Asia, that's where the running's really coming from. The likes of Hana Bank in Korea, DBS in Singapore, a lot of these banks are streets ahead of what's happening here in Europe. And some of the banks are too frightened to go down that road. It's really interesting how they've invested in retail banking, in technology, but they've been very slow to do so in private banking, again with a fear of this disintermediation. If the clients aren't looking in the whites of our eyes, if they're talking to a robo-advisor on the screen instead, maybe we're losing that relationship. Maybe they're going down the street where they can provide a more personalised service.
Do you think that there is an actual migration from the established names onto the new names? Not so much perhaps in the emerging markets where obviously the local banks have a strong branding, but out of the big names, do you think they're actually suffering an outflux of customers or clients because of this?
I think that's just beginning, and where the danger is coming from now is the family offices and the multi-family offices. And these were all quite small operations, but we saw a couple of significant mergers last year. Fleming Family and Partners merged with Stonehage, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think they're managing about 35 billion euros in assets now, which is quite significant, and that's almost like a mid-size private bank. There was a Lord, North Street and Sandaire merged as well, and these are cross-border mergers. So they had, you're looking at operations that were just in one country and now operating in several jurisdictions.
Which is a major change. And
do you
think we'll even get to a point where these larger, originally family offices, now larger operations, are potentially also going to look at taking over a private bank?
That's a long way down the road, Silvia. But I think what you're getting at is, can competition come from the non-banking sector? And the answer is most definitely yes. If we look at Google, if we look at Tencent and Alibaba in Asia, that's where the private banks are looking at as the next source of competition. Those are the parties they really fear can come and eat their lunch.
Okay, so I guess the New Year's resolution for the established names this year should really be to try and be flexible and not take their big brands for granted. Well, thank you very much, Yuri, for your comments.
Thank you very much.